Okay. Hey, how you doing? Uh, Worked 14 hours. Uh, Only made like 350 bucks, but just throwing in the grind. So if you break it all down, some hours you're making 50 bucks an hour, some hours you're making minimum wage. So, anyways, it was fun. I'm at Bars Park, having a cigarette. King Cobra. I heated up. It's gone, but I heated up a bag of oh, here. Jasmine rice. $1.25 at it was a dollar store. And then I used 7-Eleven because I bought me a glass of wine. Wow. One glass of wine for $2. So, I don't want to get a whole bottle of wine. I'll drink the whole bottle of wine. So I got one of these. One King Cobra. And this is what it's like. I gotta hit one hit of cannabis. That's relaxing my body. So I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk in a circle. Just keep walking in a circle. So, anyways, okay. The reason I'm recording this video, I want you to remember this. I get to do this. I'm imagine driving a motorcycle, like you own a Harley, right? You want to drive across the desert, or you want to drive it into biker, gang rallies and stuff like that. I mean, that's pretty badass. And you're not driving that Harley throughout like random neighborhoods. I mean, the police was like going, "What are you doing here?" Right? So it's just driving like late at night, especially those things are loud. So I know that's kind of that's kind of cool. So I'm getting to do that. Like, you know, otherwise, why would an Asian guy at 3 o'clock in the morning be in like Compton, right? That's what happened like the other night, 2 nights ago. I'm like, it's three o'clock in the morning. I'm dropping off a girl in Compton. you know. So and people were out, guys were out, like trucks out with like a bunch of Mexicans at the taco truck. I was gonna go and get it, but I was just like, I worked 18 hours for that one. 18 hours. So I'm working, but I got to get myself to work. I'm walking too. I noticed like I haven't walked in months, really. When I used to walk every day, that's my only exercise, and I'm not even doing that, and I could feel it on my feet. But okay. So my job is this. This is my job. All right. I'm driving people around in neighborhoods from Beverly Hills to West Hollywood gay people, college girls at USC, college frat people, you know, from both colleges, UCLA, USC. I'm talking to college kids. And someone asked me out to, it's like, "Hey, why don't you come up, have a drink with us?" That was hilarious. So I went, "No, it's okay." USC college, guys, they weren't the frat guys. It's like, "Hey, why don't you come up, have a drink with us, hang out?" The Uber driver, the Lyft driver. So yeah, that's what I get to do. So if I won the lottery, I'd rather do this than golf. That's what you're supposed to do when you retire. You're supposed to golf or, I don't know. I don't know what people do when they retire. Sail around the world or whatever. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to sail around the world. I'd rather be picking up these people in Los Angeles. And like they're talking to me about their lives. It's great. I'm glad I'm recording this because this happened today. Today. I pick up somebody at it's like Altadena, and I gotta drive her to Burbank Airport, right? So it's this nice Caucasian woman, probably about in her 60s, probably 70s. I can't tell. Shorter hair. Very energetic woman. I help her with her, not help her, I grabbed her big old luggage, which was almost the size of her. I put it in the front seat. She gets it, I actually opened the door for her. She got in the back seat. Yeah. And then we drove, right? So I go, where are you going? And she said, South, I think North Dakota, something like that. So, yeah, and she's like telling me about her daughter and her won a game show called Let's Make a Deal. And then she's talking about how she met her husband. How they the day they met or something, he proposed to her, and within 3 months they got married. So it's great. She's telling me this story. Come on. A woman is telling me her life story about how she met her husband, and she goes 51 years ago. And I'm like, oh, okay. And oh gosh, what happened was we were talking. I don't want to get into everything we talked about, but I mentioned how I met Summer Tai at a movie set. She came up, we went out, and then 2 days later, Summer Tai always said she was already in love with me. So that was that. But let me stick on the story. This old lady is telling me, how she met her husband, and about how her and her husband, they have, 3 grown children. All this, her whole story was fascinating, including wearing her wedding dress on the show Let's Make a Deal. I mean, this woman's telling me how her daughter won $15,000, and she's on Let's Make a Deal 4 years ago, and she's telling me how she got on the show. She's a teacher. Her daughter's a teacher. And she told me her life story. I was like, wow. What an amazing story. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool. Yeah, it was great. It was like, that's a fantastic experience. I could shoot, man. What a great experience. Yeah, we're talking about life and stuff like that too, which was pretty cool. And then she goes like this. Oh, this is the part. This is the part. She goes, well, I didn't want to tell you this, but my husband passed away last year. And I go, I know. I got that from the way you were saying the story. So I did get it, that they didn't get a divorce. He's gone. And I got that. So I said, yeah, I got that. And I knew that. And, man, it was tear-jerking for both of us. Like, I know I got that. And she goes, well, I'm trying to uh, move on. It's been a year. So I'm going to start, I'm seeing my daughter. I'm going to North Dakota. And she had presents with her. That was the big old suitcase. And she goes, yeah, because I don't want to be at home and drink to death. And I told her, no, you should not do that. No, you should not do that. And I was dead serious, obviously. You know, your husband just died of 51 years. It's been on a year. So that was a very intense, awesome moment. So yeah, her name was Marie. So anyways, great soul. Yeah, telling me about her life as a teacher and all that stuff. It was great stories she was telling me. So, man, I get to hear stories like that. I like it. Okay, I like it. I like. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I'm like listening to this, and I'm like, oh, this is an amazing story. I just, I just think that's an amazing story. So that's why, doing this Uber driving is like, man, if I won $1 million, lottery, how would I spend my days? I go, well, I just Uber drive. you know, uh, some people want to go fishing all day long. Some people want to go golfing all day long, right? Some people want to just rock climb all day long, surf. Like, I go, no, I don't want to do those things. I don't want to go to clubs. I don't want to go to bars. I go, I just do this. So, anyways, that's me. I'm starting to walk. It hurts. It's because I'm not moving. I'm the guy that used to, just put in the whatever 250 reps and stuff every day, like you. Driving to the gym and doing that 3 days a week. I was just like tiring. And so I decided to start walking instead. Walking's been doing good for me. It's much more therapeutic, and it's I'm not trying to fight anymore. So why do I have to do those weights? But I'm not even walking. So anyways, I think that's good enough. I just want to remember this moment. Plus I'm talking to you. Okay? Like, I really appreciate you listening to this. So this is what I'm doing. If I find something else that's more interesting, that I can make more money at, I'll do that. But I don't want to go to an office and like run a bunch of salespeople anymore. I know how to do it. And, I'll make like 10,000, or whatever. Yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. It was like torture. So, all right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.